Alright, what's up YouTube, man? I'm back with another video, little joint, real quick, you know. I was eating, just got off work, but got some boxes today, man. You know, it's just, even though, you know, we've had a long run on YouTube for these past couple of years, ain't really got nowhere, but gotta keep striding, I guess. So, you know, besides all the usual music and funny videos and stuff like that, I've really just been working, really trying to stay out the way, making more and more music. But today I got something different. It's still along the LiLcV lineup. You know, I do my little music and all that, but I had always wanted to you know, basically have my own shoes. I draw. I done drew my own shoes before, but like not even like drawing. I done drew like Nikes and Jordans and stuff like that, but I've also drawn my own designs. I haven't done it in a while, but you know, Nike by You kind of gave me that, you know, that create your own shoe type feeling. So, you know, yeah, right here what we got is the LiLcV1s or version 1s. You know, these the LiLcV exclusive, you feel me? We gonna spin these boys around. I give y'all a slow spin. And what really turned me on about doing these customs is the material. Like, come on, man. Like, you got the suede on the toe, got the ballistic type material in the back, and orange is one of my favorite colors. So I had always wanted to, well, I ain't gonna say I always wanted to, but I wanted to try something different, throw orange in something. So I'm like, man, I don't think I got any orange shoes. I got one pair of shoes with orange in it. But, you know, that was basically the base thought. Like, that was like my foundation thought. Like, and then I should start with orange and then just work my way. And, you know, I'm September baby, so I did kind of like a fall type, you know what I'm saying? You know, you got the little suede up here, suede, you know, just did something light. And it's just the beginning with the Nike joints, because I mean, look, Nike, come on, man, they'll rather charge you before they will pay you. Because I'm like, man, my wife is my witness. I've always said, like, I wish I could work with Nike, you know, just as a brand, not even like, oh, I just want to make my own things. Like, in that department of creation. You see what I'm saying? So, but, you know, I don't want it solely based on, oh, what Carl thinking about, you know? So, but just as a brand standpoint, bringing back some old things and putting my spin on it artistically, you know, because you give me a concept and I'm just running off it. So, you know, the V2 is actually a low. Damn, I had to open the box. I'm gonna reclose. Come on down there. Well, y'all retake them up. So, you know, excuse me for this display where I'm doing it. I was already thinking about doing this video when I first got the first one, but I'm like, nah, because I'm like, I'm gonna do the second one. And like I say, it got premium leather. Well, I don't want to say premium, but when you get in the Nike Dunk by You, if you got dunks, it's not that typical dunk leather. You know, it's like the regular leather is more straight, a straight leather. This is more like a slightly tumbled leather. you got some backstroke, and you got some backstroke energy, and you got some pillow press right here. You feel what I'm saying? So I really was impressed with that alone. I was like, wow, like you know what I'm saying? I'm like, wow, you feel me? Like the materials is better. So that was a plus. So when it came to the lows, trying to get Dunk Low customs, it was a little more complicated. You feel what I'm saying? So at first I was all in a different country websites, the UK Nike joint, but they can't ship over here. So I'm like, damn, bro. So it finally popped up on our phones, and eat some chicken, broccoli, spinach, and rice. By the way, but it was like, oh no, I gotta make. And we also have another one on the way, like a family joint. Like of course the kids couldn't get a pair because they don't make them for children. But I told them to pick a color, and then I place the colors, and it's crazy. But these the V2s, which I like a little bit better. I like them both, but these ones go crazy. So again, these the worldwide ENT exclusives, the LiLcV joints. Wow, what I liked about these, like what stood off right off the rip, was the material. Again, like the leather is not like that bogus dunk leather. You know what I'm saying? They give us these, they gonna 125 I at the death. You feel me? So the materials crazy. And on both pairs I got the gum bottoms, because it stuck with the mold. So put gray in these because no particular reason, just to offset them a little bit, I guess, just like the white with the black and white. It was just to make them have like when I see something, it's like, especially when I'm putting my input in something, it's just like my music. Like when I see it, it's like my music. When it sounds right to me, then it's like, okay, this is it. So they was just looking right with the gray. Everything just looked tough. So I'm like, yeah, I'ma just stick with it like that. And it wasn't really no thought more than I'ma do the second version of those with the colors that they gave her, because this little brown, this greenish brown was not an option. So it was like, all right, man, I'ma just go with the gray. So it's like a home and away. These would be the probably the away pairs because it got the most black. But yeah, it's just, these is hard, bro. Like, and I'm gonna do some more in the future because I got other concepts and other ideas that I want to bring to the table. I'm not gonna share too much on that because I gotta make it look right, make it look how I want it to look. Because I was in the shower and I was thinking of making one dedicated to scripture. So hopefully we're gonna say, Lord willing, be looking out for that. But yeah, man, this is what I do. Like, I like shoes a lot. So one way to get to me is shoes. Like that be the only thing I want, like, type. But I've been able to buy my own shoes, so now it's like, give me a little chain here now, you feel. But I don't really like too much. I don't buy like random stuff, a lot of random stuff. But shoes is like one of my guilty pleasures, if I should say, what I'm saying? So, besides music, this is the only way that I choose to express myself. So, you got the the leather on the tongue, like everything, they hit everything crazy. To me, this is my opinion. You might look at them and say, oh, them some trash. I posted the first one on Instagram. I'm just a regular person, so things that I do don't get a lot of traction. So I'm not expecting that. But the people that know me, like immediate people like my brother and stuff like that, like, man, bro, them is hard. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. The LiLcV1 and V2. Right next to a plate of food. You know what I'm saying? Because we eating over here, man. We eating. You know what I'm saying? Look at that black, you know. You know what I'm saying? And then just to show what really I'm doing this for too is to show like those sneakerheads out there, which I know this is the whole community. You know, go on, don't be afraid, man, and make your own joints. You feel what I'm saying? Just you got all your shoes in your collection. You're going to come on, man. You not a sneakerhead if you ain't looking at them and like, man, if I could make one, I would, you know. So that's really what this is done for. Like, I've always, for years, like, Nike, at first it was Nike ID. So I'm showing my age a little bit. You know, that was years ago. It wasn't as popular, you know, as it's still trying to gain traction now, you know, because a lot of people just not hip. But, you know, back in the day, me and my brother, we'd get on the computer and we'd, you know, make our own little shoes and, you know, just the thought of doing it. So now me as an adult, it's like I'm scratching things off my bucket list to do as an adult that I got my first pair of bathing apes and, you know, stuff like that. So it's like, at first, before we started buying dunks, I used to want dunks so bad. I used to be like, man. And they was like this overhyped sneaker to where at the time I didn't know where to get them from. And but then I got introduced to GOAT, and then I started just going dunk crazy. Mm-hmm. So now, it's like if I went through my dunk collection, it'd be crazy video. So, you know, dunks is one of my favorite shoes because they flat. If anybody know anything about me, for whether it's Air Force Ones or dunks, I love flat shoes. A lot of people don't like the dunk highs, but that was the first. Well, I can't say that was the first dunk. That's when I started going crazy with them. I started just getting the highs. I had probably like 2-3 pairs of lows. Yeah. Before I got the highs, and then I just started going dunk high crazy. Cause I like them. You know what I'm saying? I try to be different. I don't like what everybody like, but I do love the lows. I'm not gonna lie. You know, like I told my wife, if I could just get dunks, I would. I wouldn't get no Jordans. I don't really like Jordans as much as I used to. So, yeah, with that said, man, this is a video, man. You know, I was thinking like, shoot, should I do it? But, you know, just putting people up on game that's, like I said, sneakerheads. And, you know, this one was what? I want to say I paid no more than $150 for this one and like $175 for this one. And that's including tax and all that. I believe. I don't have the prices on hand. But, you know, the ones that we got on the way, those the ones that cost the most. Them was like, what, 170?
I like 170. Almost 180.
It was between 165 and 175.
Yeah, but they got like a lot of different material going on.
Yeah, no, we ain't doing all that. See, she trying to give it up. I'm gonna make a separate video for that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So the family joints. And then, like I said, the next concept that I'm gonna be working on is, you know, like I said, one based on a specific scripture. I'm not gonna give any details on that because I don't know if I gotta make it come to fruition first. Then, because I got a concept, but see, Nike work with me. You feel? I'm not even trying to. It's not like I'm trying to be a millionaire, billionaire. You know what I'm saying? With it, it's just I like to create. And Nike is a brand that has, you know, been in most of our lives for all our life, for real. You know, since baby. So it's like, you know, I remember my first pair of Jordans and just sitting there looking at them like really looking at them like, damn, like it was a pair of Bread 13s. And I was looking, well, that was the first one that I could, you know, recollect in my mind. So, and I grew up and got them same Bread 13s. So, off of the strength that I had them when I was a little kid. So, it's just stuff like that, the nostalgia, the feeling of doing something new. And that's what keeps me gravitated into Nike. Okay, yeah, it's the same shoe, but they did something new with this one, or they did something new with that one, or nah, that one, that's the same, or it's just a different color, you know. So I love materials. I'm just speaking from on my behalf. I love material. You know, I'm not a materialistic person to an extent. I'm not gonna die for no shoes. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm saying I like creating. I like being creative. So that goes into being creative. Loving material. And it's like if they put some velvet on that joint, like I'd be like the Strange Loves. Like what I like about those is the pink and the red and the velvet. You know, the different material. So it's a lot of people don't have that vision. They don't have that view. So, you know, I'm not the typical black man. I just want some Jordans. Like, I love art. I love creativity. And I probably said creativity, but that's what the C and little C means. Creator, creativity, creation. So, I'm not Jesus, but I love everything about God's creation. You know, but I'm not worshiping the creation. I'm worshiping the Creator, because He is the reason why these things are possible in our lives. You know, I could have been broke. And couldn't even buy these, man. I just been like I said, man, I just been like 500 on, you know, just on Nike by you. But it, to me, is worth it because I brought something to life that, you know, a lot of people don't get to. A lot of people don't get to experience this. So, with that said, man, it's your boy LiLcV. If I should do more videos like this, man, y'all put it up in the comments. But it's a go, man.